The sun hung high over Willow Park, casting sharp shadows on the gravel path where Daniel walked, his ROTC uniform pressed to perfection, brass buttons glinting with pride. At 17, he carried himself with the quiet dignity of a young man who'd found purpose in discipline. His mother, Maria, trailed a few steps behind, her heart swelling at the sight of her son, who'd overcome so much bullying, self-doubt, a father who'd left Themto stand tall in that uniform. Today was supposed to be a simple walk, a moment to breathe before Daniel's first college semester. But trouble, as it often does, found them uninvited. Karen emerged from the park's picnic area, her phone already raised, eyes narrowed like a hawk spotting prey. She was a fixture in town, known for her sharp tongue and quicker assumptions. "You!" she barked, her voice slicing through the afternoon calm. "What are you doing lurking around here? I've seen your type before." Daniel froze, his posture stiffening as Karen advanced, her finger jabbing the air. "I'm calling the cops. You look suspicious." Maria's blood boiled. She stepped forward, her voice low but trembling with fury. "Suspicious? That's my son, and he's in his ROTC uniform. He's serving this country." Karen blinked, her certainty faltering, but only for a moment. "Doesn't matter," she snapped, doubling down. "He shouldn't be wandering alone. Kids like him cause trouble." The words hit like a slap. Daniel's face burned not with shame, but with the sting of being reduced to a stereotype. He was no stranger to prejudice, but this, in his uniform, cut deeper. The park grew quiet, onlookers whispering, some recording. Maria's hands clenched into fists. "You don't know him," she said, her voice rising. "He's worked harder than you'll ever understand. Apologize. Now." Karen scoffed, her defiance fueling the crowd's tension. "I protect this community," she said, stepping closer, her phone still aloft. "I don't trust him, uniform or not." Daniel's jaw tightened, his eyes locked on the ground, fighting the urge to speak. He'd been taught respect, but this felt like a betrayal of everything his uniform stood for. The standoff stretched, each second heavier than the last. Maria's voice broke as she spoke, not to Karen, but to the crowd. "This is my son. He's not your scapegoat. He's not your threat." A murmur rippled through the onlookers, some nodded. Others looked away. Karen, sensing the shift, hesitated, her phone lowering slightly. But she didn't apologize. Instead, she turned and walked away, muttering about standards and safety. Daniel finally looked up, his eyes meeting his mother's. They were wet, not with tears, but with a quiet rage that mirrored her own. As they left the park, Maria's hand on Daniel's shoulder, the weight of the encounter settled in. No police came, no apology followed. The uniform that symbolized Daniel's pride hadn't shielded him from judgment, it had made him a target. Back home, Maria sat in silence, replaying Karen's words, while Daniel stared at his uniform, now hanging in his closet. The pride was still there, but it was tainted, bruised by a stranger's refusal to see him. The next day, a photo of the confrontation spread online. The wooden benches note honor or accusation. Framing the story, comments poured in, some defending Daniel, others echoing Karen's suspicion. The divide was stark, and the truth felt fragile. Maria wondered if justice was even possible in a world so quick to judge. What do you think, was Karen's reaction justified? Or was it a failure of community? Share your thoughts on where justice lies in this divide.